All right, man. So I want to talk to y'all about how I create content in the car, like in the truck. So I've had probably about 2 to 3 videos go viral of me in the car. Now, if you on TikTok and you trying to do a lot of car scenes in motion, they flag that because they don't like, people doing dangerous stuff, which is understandable. They don't want people trying to drive and record, and that's how wrecks happen. But a lot of times they'll flag it, but sometimes if you don't have a lot of background scenery, they'll let it go. But if they say participating in this might cause injury or bodily harm, they usually go shadow ban it to where, they ain't pushing it to the masses. Most of the time when they do that, you'll just have to get the traffic from people coming to your page. So, but car scenes are good. Like I said, it's always good if you got somebody that can record you to get some car scenes. And it's different kind of car scenes you can get. You can get car scenes to where you standing still, you just parked, and you might just be showing whatever it is you're doing. I see a lot of people go viral and build their entire page off of car content. So it's important if, like I said, you have somebody that can record you, and y'all kind of got a system. Right now I'm focused on the road. I ain't really too much worried about the camera because I've been around the camera long enough to know that it's gonna pick up everything I'm doing, so I ain't gotta look at it to feel like people understand what I'm saying. I can focus on the road and I can talk. But again, car content is key when you're trying to build a following and stuff, because it helps fill up the content. Now in 2023, the content that we're posting is more frequent, so you're getting a lot more posts per day than we did in the past. But it's important that when you get momentum to keep that content coming, and sometimes you can be creative and you can run into those blocks to where you run out of ideas. But if you got enough content build up, then you can kind of recycle content. You can use content that you might not have used. Like I always try to overshoot, meaning get a couple of more scenes than I need. And then, maybe one day if I'm scrapped for content, I can go back and piece together a video with those. But, like I said, car content helps fill up your content if you can be creative and, get some stuff while you're in the car. So what I like to do facial expression, content when I'm in the car. So most of the time, I'm not trying to take my eyes off the road. But if I got the camera on me, I can make, a funny face. I can look distraught, and then I can go to a voiceover to where I'm communicating the thoughts of these facial expressions. So a lot of times, I have unlimited content that I could do like that, to where I'm just, going through different scenarios and scenes in my head of, different things that might transpire, whether I'm doing like a ride home from cheating or, the guilty ride. Like I'm showing those emotions, but a voiceover helps me kind of bring them full circle. So whenever I'm doing car content, I try to be, like I said, again, safe first and foremost. Make sure, I'm in places that there's not a lot of traffic, or I don't have to do turning. There's no cars around me because, I want to keep safety first. But after that, I can stop at a stop sign, and then I can utilize that time. Most of the time when we stop at a stop sign, there's somebody behind us, so you got to be quick. So I'm going to get a 5-second scene or something at that stop sign, and that's, safe content in the car, because, if you stopped at a stop, you ain't got to worry about them flagging it. Like I said, sometimes they flag videos in motion, sometimes they don't. It just depends on, what's captured and what it pick up. So like I said, that car content is key, and once you get a system, you can create unlimited. So say for instance you do content about like your car or something, about your job. So you could do the ride homes from work, and you can kind of revisit emotions of your day. You can get like little scenes before you leave your job, and then you could just play those back like you reminiscing on your day, and then you can have a funny moment like that. So like that was just something on the fly, but I have like creative ways to recreate the same scenario hundreds and hundreds of times and keep the humor in and keep it fresh content. So that's why I utilize the car scene a lot, because like I said, it helps fill up the content. You can catch you some good videos. I call it kind of filler content, because like I said, if they go flag it after 10 or 15,000 views, then I can't put too much hopes in it. But I like that content being put out, and sometimes when you go viral and people start following your page and watching your page, they'll go back to those videos, and you can see those views go up like that as well. And it's like that on all platforms. I reference to TikTok, but Instagram and Facebook as well. Like that car content is key. And on Facebook and Instagram, I haven't been flagged, or I've had videos that got quite a few views from doing it in the car. So like I said, utilize your car if you got someone to record you, if you could do it safely, you know, cut that camera on, capture stuff, capture moments of you, you know what I'm saying, just being natural. Like I said, that ride home, you could be staring at the road for 15, 20, 30 seconds without doing anything, and then you could do a voiceover and you could kind of be sharing what your thoughts was, you know, as you was riding, and the background scene and stuff like that and help you build that content. But again, man, utilize your car for as much content as you can. That's my word.